Welcome back to another YouTube video. Hope everybody's happy, healthy, getting on with what they got to do. Absolute scorcher of a day up at 21 degrees. To me, that is, I'm dying material, way too hot for me. I can't cope with anything over about 3 degrees. I'm just too hot, sweating like a bucket. I know I've got my jacket on, but I always keep my jacket on. I don't know, weird thing. But yeah, you join me for another day of work. I apologise, the truck is a tad messy. Quite a bit of sweets, quite a few jackets. Obviously, the co-pilot for work, Mrs. Maizimu. But we are back down at where we were the last time, Queen's Court. So it's now just, I'm waiting for the cherry picker so I can get set up over there. I think that's where we're going. I'm not sure. Half the time I don't know what we're doing, I just get told the location. Excuse me. And then I am going to empty my trailer tonight into one of my garages, and then going to collect my sofa from the old house to take it back around to where we're staying now, and then I'm getting watched tonight. I don't know why I'm getting watched. It's obviously a work truck. It's covered in dirt and tools. What was I saying there? Yeah, so I'm moving the sofa back around to where we're staying now, and then me and Grace are going on a date night with Hallie. So not really a date night, we're going out for dinner. So yeah, that's about it really. These are just coming along for another kind of day in the life material. I just don't know where the cherry picker is, but the moment I see it, I'll pick the camera back up and I'll see you very shortly. The truck has arrived, and for safety purposes we take this thing over here and we leave it. Say we leave it here. If I got to drop the camera, I park it behind the cherry picker so no one can bring the car up here and try squeeze through the gap. And trust me, as much as you might be looking at that thinking that's not possible, there is people that try that. So, best to be safe. Sorry about the mic, it's very windy over here. But I pulled these two, and these start to come out, as you can clearly see. Back ones are out, fronts are out. So, second main principle, I'm sorry about the wind again. These go down here. One. So we have to let someone out there, so this has to go back under here like so. And same example of how the machine works. You're harnessed in, just up there, as you can see that harness point is there, that harness, sorry, that safety rope then goes into the harness, which you can see at the back is connected, it's not going to focus is it because it's facing the light, which is connected to his harness. So then obviously, obviously the machine can then start to operate. I'm going to stand in here guys, I apologise, the sun's out my eyes. So as the machine operates, you can then take the boom up. Now, as well as being that way, I have control of the machine here as well. So if he's working on a job, say let's say somewhere here, he wants to move along that gutter, well I can move him from here, which makes life easier. As you can see, he's turning at the moment. If I go around here, you can see that a wee bit better. If I go over here like this, down onto this person's grass, here you can clearly see the machine is turning. So you've got your main boom here, which has an extension inside of it, as you can see that lifting just now. Then you have your secondary boom, which also has an extension in it just about there. So that would push him out towards there. See if he's going to do that. Oh, I can see The extension slightly coming out. There we are, there's him extending on the secondary boom. So as you can see, he's up here on main full, then the inner boom has gone out maybe halfway. Secondary boom is out and is extending probably almost its full length. Yeah, you're absolutely fine. I'd go a wee bit higher. So that is me just guiding him on where he is on the access to the roof. So he's going to pull himself over the roof so he can see where he's trying to work. Yeah, you're fine, clear. Apologies for the shouting, I'm obviously just trying to communicate with him so he knows what he's doing. And yeah, so one of the main things to pay attention to, I'll show you guys if I walk around here. This light here, this light is really, really important. If this is red, this machine's tilting too much, it's not happy. It's maybe too much of a bend, it's just not happy. In any emergency, this is the button you press. Once you kill the whole machine, then you'll be able to pull this button back out, restart, reassess, reset. I apologise for the wind, it's probably really bad. Obviously the oil tank is there, your steps are there. It's all very straightforward, but I wouldn't suggest using a machine like this unless you've got some kind of knowledge or a license, because things do go wrong. It's a nature of life. Something quite easily could go wrong here, and we have a license, but we also have the skills to be able to deal with that if that was to so happen, which, you know, Lord hoping that doesn't happen, because that would be a huge issue to deal with. But if we walk along here to the truck, don't think she'll be very happy sitting in here. I can see, we'll say hello to her. I don't think there are dogs here, so hello puppy. Are you doing okay? Oh, it's not too hot actually, it's quite cool. Oh, you're such a big grump ball, and yeah, good girl. Yeah, good girl. Yeah. Okay, I'll shut the door so the sun's not in your eyes. Obviously the windows are tinted, so she is actually just sitting in the dark. If I slide the camera through the window here, as you can see, sorry guys, she's just happily sitting in the dark. But yeah, it's as simple as that. He has exited the basket, which means he's removed his safety line, but he's on a flat roof. It's completely flat, there's nothing to be worried about there. So yeah, if you've got any inquiries for what we do, or you need our services or anything like that, you can contact me on robbie395@gmail.com. And if you are serious about needing work done and not just wanting to waste my time, I can provide my phone number over email. I'm not going to put that on YouTube, I'm not crazy. So if at all you need our services or anything like that, please email me on robbie395@gmail.com, quotes, or if you want to go ahead with a job immediately and you're not worried about the money, not an issue at all, we can do that as well. And we'll get you into the schedule as soon as we're available. We can get you done. And if it is an emergency, please contact us. I'll read your email, I'll send you my phone number, or you can send your own in the email and I'll give you a call. That's not a problem at all. But I'm going to go get on with watching this machine, and I'll get back to you very, very shortly once I know what's happening and the wind isn't so deadly. I apologise. Well, you join me early morning, Friday. I know that doesn't focus, but it is what it is. I would say it's cold, but the truck says it's 12 degrees. But a cold start would tell you. Yep, sounds like a farm tractor. Personal opinion, it's cold. 19 past 7 in the morning, so really, really, really early start. Because we need to get out and get the cherry picker in a particular location, which will require there to be no people. And that kind of is what it is. So yeah, I'll catch back up with you when I get a little bit on the road. I know this. So you join me on move, heading through road towards work. I've got to admit, I am absolutely exhausted. Basically for the reasons of most mornings I'm up about 4 o'clock in the morning, 5 o'clock in the morning. It's my kind of average wake up time. and then I need to get on with getting stuff prepared for going to work. Radios as such, sometimes my iPad because I do editing when I am waiting in the truck. I need to make sure camera batteries are charged. I've got all the tools and everything like that in the back of the truck ready for work. Make sure drill batteries are charged. It's a lot to prepare and make sure I've got ready for going to work. So I'm a little bit tired. I didn't have time to get anything for breakfast this morning, but I had caramel donuts in the house. So I brought them with me and I've eaten them. The most sickening thing I've ever eaten in my life. I mean, you were literally chewing through clumps of sugar. So I should probably wake up in a minute. But yeah, I'm just heading into work just now. Don't mind my window being dirty, it's always dirty. This doesn't work, just makes it 3 times worse. So I don't do that, I just leave it dirty. I don't know why that is, I think it needs new wipers, but they're not squeaking, which is slightly annoying, because when they squeak normally you replace, but they don't squeak, they're just crap. So I think they've probably definitely got to go. But yeah, I'm going up to my parents' house to wait for my dad to be ready to go, and then when the truck leaves I follow and we go to the first job. And the first job I believe is in Cahoon Square of Helensburgh, and we're requiring to be on the pavement, which we have a license to do. We have a council certificate that allows us to block off a pavement if need be, or a road. We have to pay for that, it's very annoying. But yeah, I keep hearing that noise, it's really irritating me. And obviously, for he who knows who he is, in my last video I was saying about the truck obviously making a noise. Yeah, it still makes noise. I keep thinking it's like an engine knock, but for example, you'll be able to hear it. It doesn't lack anything. The power's there. If I floor it, I can't hear it. It's only like when I start to slow down, there's no wind noise, I can hear it ticking. So I don't know if that's, I mean, to me, because you'll know yourself, you know who I'm talking to here, you'll know yourself when I am, if you have an engine knock, you hear it all the time, you'd have a lack in power because it potentially go through the side of the block. I mean, I don't know what that is. It doesn't seem like an engine knock because I feel like it'd be more violent. But if I plant my foot, this thing drops gears and it goes. There's no problem. Which probably, if it is an engine knock, won't be helping. But I don't know. I don't know what that is. And it's kind of irritating. Now, this truck is going in for a service in May. It's actually going in for a recall. But they said they would do a full health check on it, which is a health check sticking in a diagnostics machine and establishing there's no errors, or is it actually looking over all the mechanical parts? I don't know. So there's definitely something wrong. I just don't know what it is. I don't know if it's knocking because something's rubbing. I don't know if it's knocking because it's an engine knock. I need your opinion. Because it's something. So I'm trying to see if I can hear it. Yeah, it's doing it. Yeah, I can hear it. And it's quite loud for me, but I don't know if the camera microphone will be able to pick that up. But it's definitely irritating. Yeah, I'm not sure what that is. Slightly concerning that I don't know what it is. Part of me would love to know what's making that noise, but another part would also not. Because if it's a serious problem, then that might take the truck off the road for a while, or permanently, I don't know. I need so-and-so's professional opinion. I don't want to say your name on camera because I don't want people to know who you are, but you know who you are. I know you know who you are. So if you have any opinion on why this thing is doing that, I would love your input, because I have to obviously get it sorted. So while I'm waiting for my parents at my parents' house, I'm not going to show you any more than that, I shall play on my phone. So I'll basically see you kindness. This definitely puts a new meaning in easy access. Couldn't have got it any tighter fitted in here, and he's away up at this very prime example. He's away again. Apologies about this not focusing. There goes the boom. And I'm going back to sit with these two. I get to sit here, watch this, sit with Bella, sit with Maya, wait for him to come back down, pass some tools, and carry on from there. So, bit of a boring bit to this video, but I'll end the video shortly. I'm just not sure how much more we're doing today, but I'll film as much. So this will give you a prime example of the jobs we're able to complete. Obviously, that's the pickup truck. You can see that that is naturally a very short gap using the truck, for example. Now there's this thing, which is just in here, and that's obviously away up there. I mean, this truck is literally, for reference, physically sat against this wall, and he is up there. And I brought the truck in here because it stops people coming back on the road or coming near the truck, so it keeps everybody safe, and keeps them away for the sole purpose of, let's say an outrigger was to explode. I mean, an outrigger with that pressure, it gets shot across the street. So I put the truck there for the example of people get to walk around. It makes it a little easier for them and a little safer for them, but it gives you a prime example of what we are able to do and willing to do. So yeah, I think that's pretty impressive, and I'd like everybody's opinion on the thumbnail once the thumbnail has been complete. So yeah, I shall catch back up with you very shortly. Obviously, proof in my previous episode, we have a license to do this and to use these sorts of machines, so we're not doing this without knowing what they're capable of doing. But it's definitely impressive. I mean, I hardly fit through here. It's a bit of an ordeal for me to be able to squeeze through. Oh, like literally. Oh, squeeze through. You can see obviously with this truck, this one's significantly thinner, but it's the same principle. But that is, I would say, pretty impressive, and I think you would agree, wouldn't you? So that is definitely something. For example, it's the next day, next location, next place for the cherry picker to be, which we are going up there. So I'll catch back. Here's a prime example for today. I'm pretty sure I flung it in the back of the truck 2 seconds ago. There it is. That was the grinder blade, which is there, mangled, literally broke. So I've replaced that, which is a bonus, so that's perfect. But been up there and we've done a repair up there. Let's see if this will focus. Give me 2 seconds guys, I apologise. So up there you can see that light bit of wood. Well, we've refitted that with a new piece, cut to size and everything. We're now going to paint it black. We've re-added tiles along there, but we need to get some tiles to put along there. We've cleaned out the gutters, hence a little bit of the mess on the side of the building. And then we're going to be working on that bit there and this bit here. The machine's there, and obviously The truck is here, and the co-pilot's there. Thank you, Maya, sorry. And my muffins are there. So far so good. It's a good day, tiring day. I've already cut my hand open. I don't know what I've done, but I've done something that's caused some problems because it's leaving blood everywhere, and that's a bit irritating. But apart from that, it's been a really good job. This morning, been here a while. It's I'm not sure of the time. My phone is over here. It is 1:04. So we've been up there for a while. Apologies, I'm just sending out this text. I think I forgot to say this is a new day, by the way. It's Saturday today. So the last bit of filming I did was yesterday. And we're out at this job. This morning we've been here since 8. So it's not a bad location, it's not a bad job. Easier said than done. It's not an easy job, but we're getting there. We're moving in the right direction. We've got a good pace going. So yeah, we're going to go sort some tiles, and I'll get back to you very, very, very shortly.